What's up, everybody? Today we are going to show you and talk to you guys a little bit about the fastest way to level. Izzy's back, and her entourage that's gotten a lot bigger from the last video that you've seen. And we're going to talk to you guys about the fastest way we feel to level between like 15 and 30. So we're going to start with what Izzy's wearing right now, riding rather, and she'll talk to you about the benefits of getting a raptor early on.
Hiya, yeah. I found raptors really useful because they're the first, well, realistically, the first rideable mount that is achievable, that is a carnivore. You can tame carnos, but they're a lot more difficult because they tend to take you out really easily. And once you've got a train carrier with a bow, you can pretty much take out any low-level raptor with about 2 or 3 train carriers. The interesting thing about it is that when you are on a mount, I believe it's any mount, you will gain 50% of the XP, and they will gain 50% of the XP whenever you kill anything. So it can be very useful to have a mount and just go on killing sprees occasionally. I'm just going to take out this turtle whilst we're here. I have all these guys on attack, so they kind of do the job for me, and I don't get the XP for it, but it looks awesome.
So the next thing you can do is once you have access to the trank arrow, like Izzy's saying, hopefully you have some sort of animal that's able to make berry farming easier, whether it's a stego or a trike. And stego would be the recommendation if you're gonna invest the time. You'll find herbivores right now currently they take a little longer to tame, but if you get a stego, it's well worth the investment. They collect a ton of thatch for you and a lot of narco berries. And with the narco berries, you can make narcotic, and then on top of that, after you make your stone arrows, you can then make trank arrows. So with all of this crafting, you're going to level fairly quickly in relation to the amount of experience it takes to just go from 15 to 16 or even 20 to 23, 25. You can level pretty quickly if you focus on that. Another thing you can build that helps from a crafting perspective is wooden walls. You're going to need them anyway if you're building up your own little shelter, and they tend to have pretty good XP in relation to the level that you're going to have. But if you're in a tribe, one of the best things, like Izzy was saying, is get on a mount. Like you just saw Leanne ride by here with I think it was a Carno, and she's just running up and down the beach killing things, and it allows you to level really quickly if you have higher level tribe members who are able to tame things. And if you're nice to them, they'd probably let you ride around as long as you're careful, and you'd probably stick to killing like herbivores. What else do you have? You're about level 25?
I found that crafting things is probably the safest way to level up really quickly. Like narcotics especially, if you mass produce them, they don't go out of date, they don't, decay or anything, so they're going to last for ages and you'll find a use for them. So it's definitely worth making quite a few of those. I think they're 1 XP per narcotic, which is obviously quite high. I think the same can be said for wooden structures. So yeah, it's really good just to farm some resources and then just create some items, and that's a really good way to level pretty quickly.
Yeah, the other thing I would say is make spark powder. You're going to need it eventually, and it doesn't give the XP that it used to, but it's another thing. Flint and stone is usually pretty easy to come by, and it's pretty safe, depending on where you are. But in most instances, it's pretty easy to come by, and it's pretty safe. I'll say just saying 2 XP per narcotic. And spark powder is something you're always going to need. It doesn't expire either, and you're going to need it for one way or another, running a forge, running a fire, running a smoker, a preserving bin. You're going to need it for something, so go ahead and make it. Even though you think you're probably making too much and you'll never use it, you absolutely will. So that's really all we had. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully it was help. Throw out some comments in the bottom to let us know what else you'd recommend between 15 and 30. See ya.
See you guys.